Ladies and gentlemen, in any political setup, two things are normally very, very important. The seating arrangement and the protocol. Very, very important. Earlier today, William Ruto and Raila Odinga shared a platform in Riara University. William Ruto was issuing the university with a charter. And the event was an official event. If you reviewed the videos and the photos, the seating arrangement was just okay. But there was something about protocol. Raila Odinga spoke and then invited President William Ruto to speak. Is Raila Odinga co-president in the Republic of Kenya? That is the question which most Kenyans are currently asking.
May I have an opportunity to invite His Excellency the President? Come and receive. Thank you.
And that was not the first time Raila Odinga was speaking and then handing over the microphone to William Ruto. The truth of the matter is that in our constitution, we have the president, we have the deputy president. But of late, we are seeing Raila Odinga handing over the microphone to William Ruto. Is it a protocol hitch? Or do we conclude that William Ruto and Raila Odinga have a deal? And that deal has elevated Raila Odinga way above the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. Forget about the prime cabinet secretary. Because today, Raila Odinga had to explain why he attended that event. I want you guys to pay very close attention to Raila Odinga explaining why he attended that event. Because from Raila Odinga's explanation, Raila Odinga went there in his capacity as Raila Odinga. But of course, that was also an official function. At what point was a decision arrived at that Raila Odinga was the one who was going to speak and then handing over the microphone to William Ruto?
Your Excellency, President William Samoei Ruto, the Chancellor of Riara University, Mzee Daniel Gachukia and Mama Eda Gachukia, ladies and gentlemen, I know people want to know why I'm here. I want to begin by saying that I'm coming here as a friend and also a relative of Gachukias. My daughter-in-law, Yvonne, I don't know if she's around, is a foster child to the Gachukias. Junior, I don't know if Junior is around. Yes, yes. This Junior is the son-in-law to Gachukias. And I'm therefore very happy to be here. And I want to begin by congratulating the Gachukias for this tremendous achievement. This has shown what you can call real foresight and dedication and hard work, reach where they have reached here. Higher education is something that has been expanding in our country. Now I think it's almost exponentially. In the past, when I came back to this country, we had only the University College of Nairobi, which was then a constituent college of the Makerere University.
Ladies and gentlemen, what I do on this channel is to analyze those small details. Let me also share with you this photo here. What are you observing from that photo? That photo is communicating something about the body language of Raila Odinga and Kindiki. I want to read your thoughts and opinion about their body language. Because for me, I'm seeing tension between Raila and Kindiki. Not only tension, but Kindiki amejam. Kindiki is not happy. Why do you think Kindiki is not happy? Maybe because Raila Odinga is taking his roles. Ladies and gentlemen, in this video, ladies and gentlemen, I want us to ask ourselves and get answers as to whether William Ruto has appointed Raila Odinga as a co-president. Before you do that, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support. Because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, allow me to dive in. Is Raila Odinga co-president? What are some of the finer details of the broad-based government? I'm asking that question because Rigathi Gachagua addressed the Kikuyu nation the other day. And in his address to the Kikuyu nation, Rigathi Gachagua revealed that William Ruto and Felix Kosgei was somewhere drafting list of permanent secretaries, and that Raila Odinga was going or is going to be allocated 10 slots of the cabinet secretary. In short, Rigathi Gachagua was telling Kenyans that Raila Odinga is a co-president in the Republic of Kenya. Indeed, we also know that Raila Odinga has his members, 5 of them, serving in the current cabinet. Ladies and gentlemen, let us not get into those details now. I want to reveal to you guys what I think about whether Raila Odinga is a co-president. Number one, I want to believe that for Raila Odinga to agree to William Ruto and embrace it fully the way he has done, they must have agreed on some terms. Let me ask you a question. Raila Odinga contested against William Ruto in 2022. William Ruto got 7.1 million. Raila Odinga got 6.9 million votes. Then they agreed to work together. Where do you place Raila Odinga? Do you place Raila Odinga above the president? Above the deputy president? Or do you place him above the prime cabinet secretary? Or do you create for him a position? And assuming you are creating for him a position, at what level is that position? Is it going to be beyond or above the deputy president? Ladies and gentlemen, if you were to ask me, Raila Odinga and Ruto agreed to a deal. And that deal is elevating Raila Odinga way above the deputy president. Maybe they are in the same level with the president. That's number one, the deal which they agreed to. And that's why Raila Odinga, in my view, agreed to it. Number two, and this is something I've been seeing William Ruto trying to do. William Ruto has been trying to outdo Uhuru Kenyatta as far as any other thing he did during his handshake with Raila Odinga.
Several months after the elections, I called my brother and I told him, you have been my party leader. You have been my senior. Today, by God's grace, I'm president. I want you to be treated well. And I will do whatever it takes to make sure that you have respect in Kenya. And I am not doing this so that for any other reason that is selfish to me. I am doing this because I'm a younger person. You are an elder as far as I'm concerned, by age. And the contribution you have made to this Kenya deserves respect and deserves support. And that is the relationship I have built with the Honorable Raila Odinga. And I am very clear in my mind that going into the future, it will take more than Raila Odinga and myself. It will take every one of us to pull this country together and to achieve the things that will change Kenya for the better.
He's trying to perform better than Uhuru Kenyatta. That's why Raila, with his handshake with Uhuru Kenyatta, never had his people in government. Ruto has 5 members to his cabinet. That's why Rigathi is revealing to us that Raila Odinga is going to nominate 10 members to his cabinet. And that can explain why so many Luos are being appointed to strategic positions. And even development projects, lots of them are going to come to Luo Nyanza because William Ruto wants to prove to the Luo nation that Uhuru Kenyatta misused Raila Amolo Odinga. William Ruto himself has stated on many occasions that he will make Raila Odinga to be respected. That's number 2. Number 3, I also tend to think that William Ruto, having worked with Raila Odinga, understands Raila Odinga. He just wants to make Raila Odinga comfortable. How do you make Raila Odinga comfortable? Very simple. Give him power, make him feel power, make him feel powerful. He's sorted. Because in this country, it's a known fact that Raila Odinga can actually be very dangerous when he's not comfortable. Very dangerous. When Raila Odinga was not comfortable, you saw the kind of Azimio protest he used to organize against William Ruto government before the agencies. So Ruto is avoiding that. So Raila Odinga is being made comfortable. Number 4, I'm also convinced that these guys agreed to the position of the Prime Minister, but because that position cannot just be implemented like that, it can't be implemented like that. They are working unconventionally or unconstitutionally, where Raila gets all the benefits. He's treated like a co-principal, every other thing, even his security, everything. But because constitutionally, the position is yet to be created, and I know for that position to be created, a referendum will have to happen. And I doubt if William Ruto can agree to a referendum in the Republic of Kenya currently, because the Gen Zs are waiting for him. They're still very angry and very bitter. And I'm 100% sure that William Ruto knows so well that if a referendum were to be held in Kenya today, Kenyans are going to say no. And politically, that would be very dangerous. That would be very dangerous for them. And lastly, just like I was saying, the demand. Raila Odinga aliwekea Ruto demand. And Ruto wants to be seen to someone who can keep his words. Because remember, Ruto is coming from a place where he's being accused of betrayal, betraying the mountain. So he wants to prove that he can keep his words. Ladies and gentlemen, until next time, this is Lee Makwiny. Bye-bye.